Hey there. Have you ever received criticism and felt that instant sting, like someone just poked a sore spot? Yeah, we've all been there. Maybe it was your boss pointing out a mistake, a friend giving unsolicited advice, or even a comment on social media that made your stomach drop. But what if I told you that handling criticism positively is one of the most powerful emotional skills you can develop, and it can actually help you grow faster in life? Welcome to Mind Matters Expert. Today we're going to talk about exactly how to turn criticism into an opportunity rather than a setback. Let's start with a mindset shift. It's really important to see criticism as a tool, not an attack. Think of criticism like a mirror. It reflects what you might not see yourself. Some of it is constructive and meant to help you improve, and yes, some of it might just sting or even feel unfair. But if you focus on feedback as a tool for growth, it stops feeling personal and becomes a chance to get better. Imagine if Thomas Edison gave up after every failed experiment. He'd never have invented the light bulb. Criticism can sometimes be that spark that pushes you to try a new approach. Now, when criticism hits, your first reaction might be defensive, angry, or embarrassed. That's normal. So one of the most effective things you can do is pause before you react. Take a deep breath. Count to 10. Maybe even step away for a few minutes. That little pause helps you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting emotionally. Fun fact: studies show that even a 10-second pause before responding can significantly reduce stress and improve the way you handle negative feedback. Once you've paused, the next step is to listen carefully. Really listen. Don't focus on the tone or how harsh it might sound. Focus on the message itself. Ask questions if something isn't clear, and avoid interrupting or planning your defense while the person is talking. Think of it like tuning a radio. You have to filter out the static to catch the signal. The better you listen, the more useful the feedback becomes. It's also crucial to separate yourself from your work. Criticism is really about your actions or results, not your worth as a person. Try telling yourself, this is about my work, not me. And honestly, be kind to yourself. Feeling upset is totally okay, but don't let it control your reaction. Imagine a coach giving feedback after a game. You wouldn't quit the team just because you made a mistake, right? The feedback is there to help you improve, not define you. Once you've separated yourself emotionally, you can start to find the lessons. Look for the parts of the feedback that are actually helpful. Ignore negativity that doesn't serve you and take notes on what you can improve. For example, if someone says, your presentation was unclear, you might review your slides, ask for examples, and practice clarity next time. Even small tweaks like adjusting your tone or reordering your points can make a huge difference. After that, think about how to respond gracefully. How you respond matters more than the criticism itself. Even if it feels unfair, try to stay professional. Thank the person for their feedback. It really shows maturity. Admit mistakes when necessary, and focus on solutions instead of excuses. A simple, I'll work on this and follow up soon, goes a long way. Remember, the goal isn't to win the conversation, it's to turn it into progress. Handling criticism well also requires practice, so it's important to build emotional resilience. Techniques like mindfulness or meditation can help you stay calm, and journaling can help you reflect objectively. Mentorship or coaching can provide perspective too. Even little things, like noticing your physical reaction, your shoulders tensing, or your stomach tightening, can help you catch your stress early and respond better. Track your growth over time, and you'll find that criticism stings less and actually becomes a tool for improvement. Turn criticism into motivation. Use feedback as fuel. Finally, try to turn criticism into motivation. High achievers actually welcome feedback because it points out areas they can grow. Set small goals based on the feedback, celebrate your progress along the way, and remember, criticism is temporary, but growth lasts a lifetime. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. So let's recap. Reframe criticism as a growth opportunity. Pause before you react. Listen carefully. Separate yourself from your work. Extract lessons and plan improvements. Respond with gratitude and professionalism. Build emotional resilience. And most importantly, use criticism as motivation. Criticism doesn't define you. Your response does. So next time criticism comes your way, take a deep breath, listen carefully, and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every piece of feedback is a stepping stone toward growth if you let it be. Thanks for watching Mind Matters Expert. If this video added value to your day, give it a like, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more practical mindset and growth content. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear how you're applying these tools in your life. See you next time. Stay focused and stay empowered.